Hello everybody and welcome to episode 11 of Becoming Bobby with Ipswich Town. Today we face Rafa Benitez's Aston Villa as we look to move back into the European places after a little bit of a bit. Will Neymar play for Aston Villa today? Find out shortly. But after that win over Brentford last time around, the month of October was the complete opposite as the month of September, as we drew 0-0 with Wolves. Then we lost at home to Newcastle by 3-0, 2 goals for Isaac and 1 for Fabian Schär. Then we drew with bottom of the table Sheffield United, as well as a frustrating run continued. We then were knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Newcastle at home, 2-0 this time. But we started November much better as we beat Brighton. Nanzu with his first goal for us, Morgan Rogers, Hutchinson with a goal as well, and Job Bellingham off the mark for us as well. So the Carabao Cup pathway has been extinguished. We don't enter the FA Cup until January, of course. In the Premier League, we are currently 10th with 16 points from our 11 games played so far. 3 points off of 7th, miles away from the bottom 3, despite the poor run that we were on. But we are back to winning ways after we beat Brighton. Can we back it up at Villa Park? Let's take a look at the teams. And unfortunately, Neymar doesn't make it, which is sad because I wanted to see him play. But Martinez starts in goal for Aston Villa. Taylor, Besek, Mings, Matson, Lerma, Tielemans, Diallo, Agur, Ramsey with Ollie Watkins leading the line for Aston Villa as we start with Paz in goal. Johnson, Nanzu, Wolfenden, Davis, Bellingham, Aronson, Tesman, Philogene, Hutchinson with Liam Delap leading the line for us. And hopefully today will be the day for Kota. Hasn't been so far, but it will come eventually. Hopefully his first goal, and then they will start to flow. Hopefully. Fingers crossed at least. So yeah, 9th against 10th today in the early season Premier League table. Can we pick up a win at Villa Park? Let's find out, shall we? So yeah, we are miles away from the bottom 3. Norwich City in the bottom 3 at the moment. That point for Sheffield United wasn't much good for them in the early going of the season. Let's see what we can do. We're staying on positive for Villa Park. We might as well go at them and see what we can do. Bellingham is playing behind the striker. Only good for about 45 minutes after just coming back from injury. So we will see how he gets on. We have options to make changes if we need to do so. As Amari Hutchinson comes down the field, looks for Liam Delap early, and Mings heads it behind for an early Ipswich corner. Nearly half a minute gone. Villa Park was almost in silence. Stunned silence at that. As Aronson's got the ball looking for Bellingham. He doesn't win the header. Leif Davis doesn't win it either. Ollie Watkins completes the clearance. Goes round the outside. Goes towards Delap at the far post. He gets there wrong goal. Martinez with an easy save, but a bright start from the Tractor Boys. Looking for Hutchison. Into Tesman. Onto Aronson. Again pulling the strings in midfield. Where I want to see him. Jaden Philogene into Johnson. Might have to go back to him. We might send it in himself. He does find Jaden Philogene again. Towards Delap. Goalkeeper's come and he has claimed it. He's going to send it long down the field, is he? He is, you know. He sends it long. Will Ollie Watkins win the header? He will. Really unchallenged. And Aston Villa break forward with a jaw. But he puts it wide. Corner. Coming up for 10 minutes gone. Leif Davis with the corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Can anybody just get a flick on it? It's gone straight to the back post. And it's a good save again from Martinez. Creating chances. Just not good ones at the moment. Plays it across into Davis. Up to Hutchinson. Inside for Bellingham. Lerma picks that up pretty easily. And Aston Villa will look to come the other way. As the ball is picked up, we swarm around him and then we give it away again. Sloppy from both sides at the moment, to be fair. As Aronson takes it away from Tielemans. And Delap drives towards the penalty area. Aronson gets the shot away. Deflected behind. But it's been all Ipswich so far, hasn't it? As we look to get ourselves in front. You've got to score when you're on top. That is the golden rule. As the ball is headed away, you've got to attack the ball. That's another golden rule. As Philogene Goes inside the penalty area. Looks for a teammate. Back pass? Ooh, I don't know about that. Too arrogant, if you ask me. I know goalkeepers are supposed to be cocky, but he and Aaron Ramsdale are from the Arsenal school of being over cocky. In towards Aronson. Drives it onto Bellingham. Delap. Nice little intricate triangles going on. Nice to see. As Davis gets the ball in, looking for Bellingham, and it went over everybody. Again, nobody attacked it when it came inside the penalty area. You've got to attack the ball, lads. As Aston Villa look to hit us on the counter, and Lerma will come away with it. Watkins is down inside the centre circle, and it's a good save from Paz. As Ahmed will take the corner. Goes towards the edge of the box. We've got it covered. And Ollie Watkins has made his way back onto the field and picks the ball up immediately. Goes low looking for Ramsey. Skews it wide. Whew. Back into Davis once more. That's it. You've got to move the ball a little bit quicker. We were doing much better when we were going through the lines a lot quicker. As Ahmed picks the ball up. But they are just as nervy at the back as what we are. As there's 4 in the attack. Brendan Harrison goes early. Martinez with a beautiful save. Would have been a beautiful goal as well. The Argentine number 1 keeping it out. But we are starting to get closer. Can we attack the ball again? Now Martinez, he comes and claims it again. Aston Villa corner. Has been a tale of corners in this first half. As Ahmad with it. Swings it in this time. Looking towards the back stick. And it's headed wide. Johnson with a throw. Throws it into Philogene. In towards Aronson. Across into Tesman. Into Jaden Philogene again. He gets the shot away. Tipped away, is it? No, deflected behind. Coming up to the half hour. Both sides giving it their all at the moment. As Aronson looks to get us on the score sheet. From the corner. Goalkeeper doesn't come this time. And it's off the bar and over from Wolverton. We've got something just going forward as well. But Ramsey picks it up. Into Ahmad. Comes inside. Plenty of players in there. Working hard off the ball. That's what I like to see. Ahmad with the throw. Throws it into Lerma. Trying to find the ball in, is he? No, Hutchinson picks it up. But he is deep inside his own half. Gives it to Tesman. And finds Hutchinson again. Go up the line. That's it. Well run. Plays it into Bellingham. Goes back into Davis. Rafa Benitez once more. So do I, to be fair. As it started to get a little bit scrappy. But Ollie Watkins, oh, he's got there. Are we going to get it away? Somebody clear it. Thank goodness for that. Jesus Christ. Bizek looks wide for Maatsen. Where is Jaden Philogene? I ask you. I can't see him. And Aronson comes across to do his job for him. There is Jaden Philogene. Miles away from where he should have been. Maatsen's going around the outside. Lerma will have a shot from distance, but it is wide. Last action of the first half, probably. Leif Davis with the throw. In towards Hutchinson. Plays it inside. Hutchinson back into Wolfenden. Into Tesman. Looking over the top for Jaden Philogene. He gets the header on goal, and it's just over the top of the bar. Just wouldn't fall. As we reach half-time at 0-0, but it's not for the want of trying. From both sides at the moment. Both of them giving their all. 3 changes Villa are making at half-time to try and turn the tide. We're going to take Joe Belling off at half-time. And we're going to bring on Fazzini at the break. And we're going to ask Aronson to go forward one. That is what we're going to do at half-time. Very good. I'm pleased. I'm happy at the moment. Just keep it going. So Moreno, Buendia and Bailey are on for Aston Villa at half-time. Obviously, Rafa Benitez wasn't impressed with their first half display. Free kick inside the centre circle. Bizek with it. Everyone back behind the ball. And Aronson picks it up. That's a poor free kick on the halfway line, isn't it? Hutchinson driving towards the penalty area. Will we punish them? Towards Delap. Towards Jaden Philogene. Good save from Martinez. Nothing to do with what happened inside the penalty area. Okay. 2 players coming together, no penalty given or no check from VAR. As Leif Davis has the corner, swings it towards the back stick, and it's headed away by Tyrone Mings. And Jaden Philogene will pick it up. We have started the second half how we started the first. Can we score? No, we can't. Leif Davis heads it over. I think the offside flag had gone up anyway. Buendia with the free kick. He's quite good at these, but it's deflected off the wall. got to take our chance when it comes. Now, really, we have to. Had so many today. It's going to be what's going to cost us in the end. Buendia with the ball to the edge of the box. He's over the bar. Only just though. Crikey. That was close. Taremi is on for Ollie Watkins. Made 4 changes before the 50th minute. That's normally what I do. Davis with the ball across into Tesman. Will he have a shot? He does! Martinez tips it away. How are these keepers keeping us out at the moment? Seriously. It's become mildly frustrating as Aronson picks it up. Plays it on to Philogene. Can he find a ball into the centre? He can, but it's cleared away. Johnson will keep it alive with Tesman. Getting the shot away, deflected. I mean, it was travelling. And Tesman picks it up again. Might have another bang from distance. He does, but it's behind for a corner. You feel the goal is coming. But I also feel that Aston Villa are quite capable of catching us on the break. So this game is far from over at the moment. Ball towards the back stick, and it's headed away. And Jaden Philogene will keep it in play just about, and does keep it alive as well. Plays it back into Philogene. Low. I mean, Low was probably the worst option, given he didn't have a lot of space to work with. However, Fazzini has picked it up from Philogene's interception. Goes to the edge of the box for Johnson. Shoot from the angle. I would. Puts it wide. And that's probably what I would have done as well. Leave Davis with the throw. Half an hour to play. It's been all Ipswich. Second half. As Davis plays it into Tesman. Goes towards the back stick looking for Philogene. Someone's got to win the header. Delap does, but he heads it over the bar. We are going to make a couple of changes in short order. It's going to be Amari Hutchinson to come off. And we're going to bring on Kota, because what we're going to do is we're going to stick Delap out on that right-hand side. That seems like a logical thing to do. He's quite happy to do it as well, which is always good. Any other changes to make? Lee Davis looking pretty tired. Could bring Harwood Bellis on, I guess, and put Johnson on the left. Yeah, let's do that as well, just to try and keep everybody fresh, ready. The international break is around the corner. Can we go into it by picking up a very big win, or are we going to have another 0-0 draw on our hands? It looks like it at the moment. Not for the one to try once again. This is where a manager earns his corn at the end of a game, when changes need to be made to try and swing it one way or the other. Tielemans looking through. Buendia picks it up. He gets away from Johnson. He's inside the penalty area and he puts it in. I told you Aston Villa might catch us out. And they have with Emi Buendia, former Norwich City player. That will not go down well in East Anglia, as Aston Villa take the lead very much against the run of play. Paz has no chance, really. Come on, we don't deserve to lose this, crikey. But, as I mentioned, and I've mentioned it a few times, if you're not clinical, if you don't take your chances, then you are going to end up with nothing. Johnson plays it into Aronson. And it's going to be a bitter pill to swallow, this one, if we can't get anything from it. As Paz picks it up. Yes, I know. Johnson is my substitution, switching him to the left-hand side. I'm fully aware. Aronson plays it on to Jaden Philogene, who was also switched to the left-hand side as well. Can he find a teammate? He can find Aronson. Tesman with the shot. Might have been better Aronson just having a go himself. Looking for Delap. Mings heads it away. Harwood Bellis keeps it alive. Into Fazzini. Can he find a ball in? He can! Aronson! Philogene! Into the net! 1-1! Weren't behind for too long. Jaden Philogene grabs the goal. And those Ipswich fans will be happy because they have seen their team score. And they deserve it, to be honest. We do keep it alive inside the penalty area. A couple of silly challenges. Jaden Philogene fires it into the net to put us level. We're going to bring on Sammy Smodics with a few to play. And we're going to bring on Sam Morsey with a few to play as well. Let's see what we can do in the final few minutes of the game. As Aston Villa have a free kick with Bodegaard. We will stay as we were for the time being. If it all stays how it is right now. Tielemans. Into Bodegaard. Given the run around. Finds Tielemans. You've got to come towards him. Come towards him. He can pick a pass out. You know you can do that, right? Taremi round the corner. Johnson with a good interception this time, and it's tipped over. Buendia trying to cause us problems again. Aston Villa have a corner with 3 minutes plus added time to come. Leon Bailey is taking his time, which tells you all you need to know about the game to this point. Aston Villa are happy with a point. Can they pinch all three? Ball towards the back stick, and an indirect free kick is given. And Tyrone Mings should get a card for that, but doesn't. As we've got 5 minutes of added time, but it's deep inside our own half at the moment. Are Aston Villa going to do the old smash and grab? No, it's a good block. Buendia will pick it up. He gets the shot away, tipped over by the goalkeeper. They are pushing. They are being roared on by this Villa Park crowd, I would imagine, as well. Buendia has the corner. What will he do with it? He will take his time, is what he will do with it. And he will go towards the back stick. There are plenty of our players there. Bailey will pick it up inside the penalty area. Got to keep working. That's it. Send them back the other way. Koto picks it up. Looks for Philogene. Can he find a teammate? Can we find a winning goal? Johnson coming inside. Plays it on to Vizzini. Morsey looking for Delap. Plays it back into Harwood Bellis. Goes towards the back post for Jaden Philogene. He wins the header, but Martinez with an easy catch. Might have been better going the low road that time, rather than hoiking it high. But never mind. Sammy Smolix has picked up an injury. We're going to finish the game with 10 men. Fortunately, there's only 50 seconds or so to go. Knew we would play more time. Aston Villa with the final attack of the game, but it is cleared away. And Kota will pick it up and hopefully hold on to it. Or will he try and spring us to win it? Surely not. No, Simon Hooper stops the attack in its tracks. 1-1, the final score. As I say, it was a quality game of football. Look at that. 37 shots in total between the two sides. And a point apiece. And with a few games left to play in the Premier League weekend, it was as you were. For us, at least, we stay 10th for the time being. We may well drop a few. Although Nottingham Forest's goal difference is that bad, we will probably stay exactly where we are. Manchester City lead the way by 2 points from Arsenal, who are a further 2 points ahead of Liverpool, but they have not played this weekend. So the sides behind them have a chance to close up. So what we are going to do, we're going to take on Leicester, we're going to take on Arsenal at the Emirates and Manchester United at Portman Road, and we're going to come back for that game with Fulham, because it's an intriguing one. At the moment it's 10th against 12th in the table, as we look to continue our strong start to the Premier League season. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.